Hey guys, you already saw what the video is going to be about, but let me explain. I have been getting questions here on YouTube as well as on Instagram about the products that I have featured recently, whether it's over there or over here. I do get a lot of PR. I do get to try a lot of product. I do buy items on the side and I feature them here and there. I'm one person, so I can't show everything all the time, especially if they're from the same category. However, people want updates. People want to know what I really think. We have product that is from the drugstore. We have some high end. We have hair care. We have skin care. I have a brush cleaner that is going to save you time and money, and you're never going to want to use anything else again. And no, it's not the Cinema Secrets. We're just going to dive on in. Just know that everything that is featured in today's video is linked in the description box. Not everything is an affiliate link. If I'm able to get one, that would be amazing. And if I don't, then I don't. Just know that if you do use my links and I do get a bounce back, it's kind of like a referral bounce back, if you will. I'd really appreciate it, but you don't absolutely have to. A lot of it is gifted, but nothing is sponsored. No one's paying me to give you a review, a good review, a bad review, or anything like that. This is just my experience after using the product for a while. I'm gonna start off with foundation just because they're like the smaller things here, I feel like, and I'm gonna forget to feature them. So you guys wanted an update on the LYS. I haven't done like full on facial tutorials where I'm like starting off with like a base like that in a little bit, and you guys were asking if I still liked the LYS skin tint. I do. Let me see how much more. You guys, we made it to the end. Like, this is how much I have left. Now, this is the very first tube. This is one of those bases that I have used consistently. It wears so well. TG1 is my go-to shade. I'm so happy I ordered 2 backups because when this is over, I thought I'd still have a little more, but when it's over, I'm definitely going to open the other one. I get no texture, but I still look like hydrated, kind of like a satin finish, not super dewy. You can still see through. This what I have on my skin. You can still see through to my freckles. It just looks like second skin. That's how pretty the formula is. That's how well it wears, and that's how amazing the shade match is. Another balm that I have recently fallen in love with, and it's one of those things like in the morning I look at it and I go, do I want to do it all or do I want the LYS? And so if I don't do the LYS, then I'll do the do it all. And I wish there were like 8 days in a week. Not many of us do, but I wish that there was, because then I could do 4 days LYS and then 4 days of the do it all, and I could be fair to both because this is absolutely amazing. So this one, and I know she's looking a little yucky and there's a good old dent in her. Look at the edge. It was filled to the top. This is so good. It's so good. This is going to be medium tan, warm 320. On initial, when I selected my shade, I thought it would not be a good shade match for me. Even looking at it on initial, I was like, this is not gonna work. I think it's a little deeper than what I'm gonna need, but it literally blends onto my skin. I did a video for Instagram. People were asking me like, is it really that good? Absolutely. If I had to choose between the two, it's gonna be hard. That's how good it is. This one's really cool because I just dab my brush. Where's the brush? I take the brush by It Cosmetics. I dab it in there, glide, dab, here, and then blend everything in. It goes a very long way. Same thing. It is a beautiful shade match. The difference is it's not as gold. It's more on, at least this shade is more on the like cooler side, but it matches me to a T. Same thing. You'll be able to see your freckles. It just balances the redness in such a pretty way. Wears well. Does not emphasize your texture. When it comes to balms, those have been the two that like I have tried and have fallen in love with quickly. Who is that for? I think that's gonna work for dry skin. It's going to work for normal combo. If you have oily skin, I think it will work for you. Just use, like, prep your skin with a mattifying primer. I'm gonna move on to L'Oreal because they literally got me. Okay, so let's talk about whatever little bit of eyeshadow that I have on today because I was like rushing this morning. But these little shadow sticks, I have like 4 more. These are the ones that I use the most. I'll give you the names in a second. This one is the one that I have on right now. So the Le Shadow Stick by L'Oreal Celestial Taupe is what I have on the lid right now. Nothing else. Then I went in with an eyeliner. These are cooling to the touch when they go on the eye and they feel like a liquid. It feels wet. You have enough time to manipulate it before it fully dries down, and then once it dries down, it does not budge and it will not crease. I've had this on my lids all day. and it has stayed put. And I've been dealing with this Florida heat today, okay? This one is in Celestial Taupe. This one, which is kind of like a pinky red, is in Cloudy Rose. The lightest one, which I have used on the inner corner as a highlight, is going to be Twinkly Rose. I know that this is not the first time a brand will release a pencil, a chubby pencil that's also an eyeshadow. The difference between the others that I've tried and this one is the dry down time. Most of them dry down a lot faster. You don't have enough time to manipulate, and then you're struggling to like blend out, and if it looks chunky and choppy, then it looks chunky and choppy. These little shadow sticks, again, allow you enough time to blend before they set, so you'll get a really gradient and graceful finish. You can one and done the shades, or you can mix and match and create a really pretty look, and they are affordable compared to all the other ones that I've tried. I have more L'Oreal. They got me with their blur filler. These are like their newer launches. So instead of like the shadow sticks, they're like chubby sticks for the eyes. These are chubbier lip liners, but you can fill your lips completely with them. It is a beautiful formula. They are pretty long. Like, they're not going to be like an all day wear, you know what I mean? But they're super comfortable. They are a matte, so when you apply it, they are going to go on matte. However, it does have like that pouty, cloudy finish where it's not a dry matte. You're still feeling hydrated. You know you have something on, but it's so lightweight, you tend to forget, and it blurs your lips. I have fine lines on my lips and all. It blurs it. I do have the entire collection. However, they're in my purse. Then we're gonna move, and this is not like in the right order either, like, you know. Then we can move on to these Benefit sticks because they're actually really nice. If you want a blush that you can build up, but it's still not gonna be super crazy and intense, these are for you. The packaging is fun. I think it's like all bubbly and super cutesy, right? Entonces, always put the cap back on or it'll start drying out. It has a little bit of a marbly effect. It provides radiance. Now, it's not glitter. It has like luminous particles to it, but it's so finely milled you don't even notice it. It just looks like a gloss on your cheeks, but when it dries down, it's not super crazy tacky either. It doesn't feel super wet. You can build her and blend it out, or you can just apply the smallest amount just for a little bit of a flush. It's totally up to you. When it dries down very comfortably, dries down very pretty. The dry down time is actually really nice, so you're able to blend before it fully sets. Because our ex mucin, this is their Snail mucin. I got this in Ipsy. I'm so glad. This was like the PR version, but I'm glad I ended up getting like a backup in my paid box. You don't need a lot. It's only been like 3 weeks, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks since I opened her. I use this twice a day. I do 2 pumps everywhere. It feels like a when it's like coming out and when you're putting it on your face, but it's so cooling, it's soothing. I really enjoy how it plumps and softens the skin. It's really nice just before your makeup. Just let it really sit, because if it doesn't, it might start to peel. Like at one point I was like, is it peeling on me? It's unfragranced. I've not tried anything like this before. I really have been enjoying her. So if you got an Ipsy, I hope you're enjoying it as much as me. If you didn't get an Ipsy, but you just so happen to have an open subscription, if you see this in add-ons, grab it. It's actually really good. Wait, let's get into brushes. I recently showed you guys this brush and you're like, what? I'm gonna show you brushes. They're all dirty. Leave me alone, okay? You guys were like, wait, what brush is this? This is the Nikki LaRose X BK Beauty. They're N19. I told you she's dirty, but that's not the point. This is gonna be your shape. Look at this inner corner. Do you see this? I pat back and forth. In the end, I swipe with this. Look at this edge. I swipe and it just cleans the area up so well. This brush is absolutely everything. It makes your job easy when it comes to blending. You can use this for like a cream blush or a cream bronzer, but I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you get this brush and you use it for that. You can use any other brush for that, because this one gets in that inner corner so freaking well. Anyway, it is linked below if you're interested. Obsessed with this brush. Moving on to other brushes. BK Beauty has me on a chokehold. Mira, espérate. So far, their face brushes have been absolutely wonderful. I haven't tried many of like their eyeshadow. I've tried the travel of their eyeshadow brushes. Those are really nice, but their face brushes, I know I gotta clean them. Shut up. I'm gonna show you something now. Their face brushes are everything, and I don't normally go for dual-ended brushes, but these have been convenient. This is the one that I'm using for my bronzer a lot. Like if I just want like a messy, quick bronzer and I don't want to be too sculpted or anything like that, I go with this one. This is going to be the M244. This is from their Butter Blends, and you know I know my brushes, okay? Butter Blends collection, and you see the little, what is it? This is kind of like a canary, almost a canary yellow. This one here is really good for skin tints, but like the loose version. This is your M242. This is technically for cream and liquid bronzers. Essentially, it's kind of like a stippling brush, but I use it for foundation because it's absolutely amazing. Then this one here, que se ve so grossy, ocy. This is the M202 blush brush butter blends collection. I do have more brushes to try. All right, I haven't gone through them all. This is the newer collection that they sent over. I'm already obsessed. I used this side here. This is the Morphe M200 blush brush. I know it's called blush brush. It's a brush. They're versatile. You can use it for whatever you want. I use this one for contouring with a cream contour. It blended, it buffed, it did its thing, and it was so flawless. Then the other side, look at the shape. I have been using this to sculpt my bronzer in place when I want it to be in specific areas, and it just does the job, which is why it's also brown. This one I've been using for powdering. This is gonna be the M160. I featured it recently, several days ago, and this I have been using it every single day just to powder my skin wherever I feel like I need to mattify because it's wonderful. And then this teeny tiny side, where's my other thingy? This teeny tiny side I've been using for the Artist Highlighter by Makeup Forever because it just fits in there. Look how it just gets in here. It glides on the skin. It moves so well. It's soft. Look, it gets in that little corner. Anyway, so you get the drift. Morphe. What else are you gonna release? These are good. These are really good. We're gonna get into hair because I still use the IGK. It smells good. It hydrates the hair. I applied it this morning and my hair does not look greasy or weighed down in any way, shape, or form. It feels like your hair, except you're taking care of it. This has been applied on my hair for months. I think I bought these December, if not January, and became obsessed. So I've been using the Antisocial Time Release Bond Building Dry Mask for months, and one can is gonna last you or like an entire month. I have not stopped using this. I truly feel that my ends didn't fry and dry out or anything like that because I've been using this. The bleach that I used on my hair was 30 volume developer and I kept it in for an hour and my hair was protected. No damage, no breakage, no fallout, and I'm very happy about it. So IGK is where it is at. I want to share a little perfume kit because these were gifted by my dad. I've heard everything under the sun about Lattafa over on the TikTok, and then I'm also hearing the Yara collection is absolutely amazing. I initially just wanted the pink and the white because everyone was raving about it. The truth is, they're not even that expensive. They're about $30 if you were to get the full size. No, this is not the full size, and I know that's crazy. This is not even full size. The full size is about $30, $32 over on Amazon. The price point and for what you're getting, now that I know what it is amazing. I was like, $30, it can't be that good. They are absolutely amazing. So I ended up getting this kit off of Amazon. It was $32 for all four, and I was like, okay, out of the four, if I only get to like two, then at least it's worth it because it's $32 is not bad. When I got it, I thought they were gonna be this tiny. Look at the size. These look like actual full size fragrances. The packaging is absolutely fun and stunning and girly and everything. It's like heavy duty. It's plastic, but it's heavy duty. Now they all smell different, but they all smell amazing. These are the fragrances I've been using a lot. I spray them throughout the day. They linger all day, and I have a whole bunch of kids that hug me throughout the day. So I need to smell good, okay? Not that I never do. I always smell good, but I need to make sure that I smell amazing, and I get so many compliments from the littles and the bigs, always. I'm gonna see if they still have it based on the Amazon link that we got it off of, but my dad loves Lattafa. He was like, I'm gonna get you this set. I hope you like it. I love it so much that I told my dad he needs to get the set. If you know about Lattafa, please let people know in the comments because I'm not crazy. It's really good. Last but not least, because this video, I hope it's not gonna be long. Last but not least, I want to talk to you guys about this. If you've heard of this before, please give us your feedback in the comments below. This is gonna be the Salon Perfect No Rinse Brush Cleaner. Wanted to test it out and really see. I ended up getting a 3-pack off of Walmart. Walmart has them. They go for $7. I heard on the TikTok that this was a good dupe for the Cinema Secrets. You guys know Cinema Secrets is expensive. If you wanted like the really big one, you're getting a lot of solution, but you're coughing up almost $50 up front for a big old solution. If you're not an active makeup artist, if you're not actively doing makeup and dirtying brushes that often, $50 is a lot to cough up. This one is supposed to do the very same thing, and it does. It doesn't smell as amazing. I think the fragrance is fine. Some people are like, oh my god, it's the most amazing fragrance. Lies. It has a hint of lavender, but it's not even pretty. It's like, it smells like a lavendery kind of chemical. I finished the whole bottle and I saved it to show you guys. It does work, and I've been using her consistently. I showed you guys my dirty brushes, which means you guys know I definitely have to clean them. I'm gonna do 2 brushes here with you guys so you can see what I mean. They're actually, let me just kind of dip it, and they're not putting that in the makeup section. Apparently they were like putting it in somewhere else, and people were getting upset because they couldn't find it. But essentially you can just take your brush, dip it into the solution, and then just kind of buff it onto a towel, a paper towel, whatever your heart desires. You are going to quickly remove any makeup that's on there, any residue that's on there. You're gonna kill bacteria because it disinfects. You're able to dry your brush at the same time, and this baby is literally ready. There's nothing coming off of it. It's ready to go, and I can use it literally right now. So I'm gonna put this right back because, girl, I cleaned you. I'm gonna grab the other one. I am someone who has only really trusted and used Cinema Secrets for years. I showed you guys that I went on this whole research. Is there a dupe? Can I make a dupe? And I made my own dupe. When I heard about this Cinema Secrets cleanser, I ran, why not? $21. I ended up getting 3 bottles. I haven't gone through them all. It works. Totally worth it. Again, it is called No Rinse Makeup Melt. I'm gonna find it on Walmart, and then I'm gonna link it below. That way it's easier for you guys to find it, because ain't nobody doing that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys in case you're interested. I feel like this was a really, really long video with a lot of product, but you know what? Like, I don't gatekeep. If something's good, I'm gonna tell you. If something's not great, I'm gonna tell you. I feel like I'm a fan of the majority of the products that I have tried. I am a true beauty lover though, and if something doesn't work a certain way for me, I will try to manipulate it or try to like multi-purpose it. What do you think about the product that I featured in today's video? Have you tried any of it? Did you have any of the items in a wish list or anything like that? Let us know in the comments. Listen, if you're new here, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button and subscribe to our family here on the YouTube. The video's over. You don't have to go anywhere because YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen. I believe you're going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video.